Why not Hungary? Well, first of all, because I've been to a couple of continents before Europe, and Europe was the only continent I hadn't tried, and Hungary just sounded perfect for a student, and they offered a very, very good English course for medicine, so I picked Hungary. Four years now. Besides the cold, like the general cold, oh, not really. I think people are quite welcoming. It's easy to blend in. There's a big international community, so it's easy to feel at home. What was my first time? Köszi. Oh, that's very associated with my childhood at the moment. I mean, it's been a while, I haven't been back there. Me and Nemo got to Sydney at the same time, around the same time. Like, I think when that movie was released was when I was born, so we're both from Sydney. I have a couple of really good friends I still keep in touch with, luckily. Thank you for social media. We found each other a couple of years back on Facebook, and we've been in touch ever since. We share photos from preschool and from primary school, and it's nice to see where we all ended up at this point. So I'm ethnically Persian, and my parents are from Iran, so they take a lot of pride in that. So of course, after 15 years of living in Australia, they had to move back to Iran. And I can understand why, seeing where they come from and their families and all the love they receive. And yeah, so my mother's a dentist, and my father's a university professor. He teaches architecture. So, to be honest, I was always keen on teaching, mostly because it's something that my father has been doing for years and years, and well, eventually he ended up being a university professor. So I always looked at him teaching or, correcting papers or even trying to help me out, and it was so fascinating to me how easy it is for him to, first of all, know a subject so well that you're able to, at the same time, give it away to somebody else and, make them understand as well. So that was always fascinating for me. But also, when I graduated high school, I took a gap year, and I really wanted to work, so I decided to teach English back in Iran. And one thing led to another, and from one institute I ended up teaching at a high school, and then more classes came along, and before I knew, I was teaching teenagers and 6-year-olds and then 50-year-olds, and it was nice. I was surrounded by all ages, so it's kind of like, you have to try to be the same color as each person, especially when the ages are different. So one day I was like playing with colors, and the other, maybe I was talking about politics or something. So it was a lively life. Giving out knowledge to other people, and it's kind of like giving them an instrument to do more with life. So honestly, mostly, as also the Institute focuses on it, hopefully the speaking part mostly, and because I know how difficult it can be, with reading and writing, you always have a little bit of a moment to give yourself thought, put your thoughts together, and really show the knowledge that you might already have. But with speaking, it's just a little extra kick that you need. You need this comfort, you need this extra level of confidence to just be able to say what comes. And sometimes, it happens to me all of the time that I have this long, amazing sentence that I want to say, and then it doesn't pass all the anxiety, and it just comes out like 3-4 words and butchers what I was trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to work on, is to be able to work on speaking skills to an extent that we would be able to say exactly what we want to say and exactly how we feel with an extra hint of like nice vocabulary, more pleasing words. Okay.